Hi guys! I'm Lisa. I'll be your tarot reader today. Hello. I'm Lisa for wtfLisaTarot. I give messages through songs, so one earbud in and one earbud out, so I can hear myself. Like, share, subscribe, and follow. Drop a tip, CashApp, wtfLisaTarot. It makes a changes spelling out sound that I love hearing. And then I got a couple shops. One is wtfLisa eBay. It is random. I kind of slurred there, didn't I? And wtfLisa.com. Candles, sage, incense, soap, handbags, jewelry. There's some personal readings available there. I do phone and video chat. I go by time for that. So I started 10 minutes, go up to 90. That is a 90. And that's a lot of fucking minutes. No one will ever need that. But, you know, it's there. It's there. And then, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. And so is the energy I'm channeling. It's nuts. And I'll get to that in a minute. Pre-recorded one question video. It is like this, but I do actually play the music where you can hear it if it's sent to your email. Because no copyright stuff. wtfLisa.com for that. Now, in my ears, the song, it's by this band called Hole. It has Courtney Love was the lead singer, and I really liked them. Her personally, she's got issues, but I try not to. In some cases, there's some singers I can't. They did too much, and I can't. Like R. Kelly's, I can't listen to him knowing what he is. Whole, you know, shit happens. It's not great, but some of her songs are really good. And I like that her voice is distinctive. Anyway, now I'm justifying why I like a fucking band that I've liked since I was like 15 fucking years old. Like, I used to play guitar. I've forgotten a lot. I cannot play now. I barely remember anything, but that's my fault. I have a guitar I could learn, I just don't, and so that's on me. But I used to know a lot of their songs. That's how much I like this band. So I have Used Once and Destroy by Hole. That's on the Celebrity Skin album, I believe. It's been a while. I forget. I used to know albums and shit, but I don't anymore. Anyway, before I even turn on the camera, I start talking, and then I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I'm not recording myself yet. So the energy I'm channeling, because I do channel, that's why I get all wonky. But I'm still trying to, I'm trying to stay channeling, so I know what their train of thought is, or that is. But then I'm trying to stay in mine, too, and I'm a very sarcastic person, that's why I make jokes. But also so I could just try to translate, because some shit is just nuts, right? And even as I'm explaining it, I'm like, this is so stupid. Why would they do this? But people fall for shit all the time. Yeah, 'cause the emptiness, that's all you have left. It's the emptiness, is all you have left. It's terrified of your frozen breath. Too terrified of your frozen breath. About half hour before I started this reading, I just, trying to sort through some shit in my head, do some mundane tasks, and I kept thinking The Walking Dorks. Then I'm cracking up, because I'm like, that is literally stupid. But these are zombified people. It might as well hurt. It might as well. I went down to rescue you. Except the Walking Dorks. So someone tried to help the Walking Dorks. Nine of Swords, the Star. The Walking Dorks. So the zombie people who are like, Four of Wands. I know this energy, and people are going to be so mad. This is fantastic. Catfish exposed. The Walking Dork. This is a stay-at-home dork who they present one image online, but they're unmasked. Now, if you are on Twitter, and I don't know what other forums this asshole is, but Cat Turd. Unmasked, and Ace of Swords, it was not pretty. And the same will be happening to a few other catfish, because this happens in groups. Things come in 3s, 33s, 303s. And it's the bitter root. It's twisted inside. 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. The truth is about to come out, Hermit, on the stay-at-home dork, devil, catfish, vibes, temperance. Someone who's done fuck shit for a long time. Death is over for you. Could also be a Scorpio. Could be a Pisces, high priestess. Somebody who's just a user, abuser, and a fucking stay-at-home loser. 2 Wands, 8 of Swords. Someone, Judgment Day is up for some dumb bitch. Whether masculine, feminine, you take it as it resonates. It's catfish vibes, baby. Who knows what it is? 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Does it even know what it is anymore? All these identities, 5 of Wands. It gets confused, right? Judgment and the Fool. A lot of confusion around this fucking catfish. I went down for the remains. Sort through all your blurs and staying. A lot of vibes coming from this. Why? Because someone has been catfishing for a while. Or they've known of it. Stand in line. It's not your turn, she said in my ear. And they've kept silent. But here's the thing. You're guilty by association as well. So it's not just like a fried catfish. It's fried catfish and some side dishes. That's not great. Let's get some tea on these catfish. There's always a group, is there not? So they're acting like things are fine, but it is so fucking not. It's bad thief catfish vibes. They're scared as fuck because they know snitch someone's been talking to the cops or someone has been just telling the truth openly. It makes them sad. All dressed in red, always the bride. This is the lonely narc who made up shit. Off with their head, all dressed in white. Could be gang sucker vibes too. You know how they do if you're familiar with that jam. Basically they're for some of them they're set up to, they think they're setting someone up, but the majority of the time they're actually set up for car accidents, heart attacks, overdoses, or jail, scapegoats, paid with gift cards, or just, you know, in some cases they aren't even part of it formally. They just make their own little like vigilante cluster groups, whatever it does. Partying, bunch of drug addicts. Could also just be for attention, or they're getting paid, getting to the bag to be fucking weird, but that's over. I already kind of forgot what I was talking about with this reading. Vacation. I already forgot what I was talking about. But catfish group exposed. If it's not a group, it's a person, but there's always a group. They like flying monkeys around, and they like to convince everybody they're an upright citizen so they can have, you know what I mean? It's that same vibe where, like, Ted Bundy was a suicide counselor, right? But he was actually a serial killer. Or John Wayne Gacy was a party clown, and he entertained children, but he also liked to rape and kill boys and eat them, or whatever he did. The Doors, Light My Fire. Someone's ass is getting lit up because it's gone on too long in their scene. This shady individual and accomplices are about to hit heavy karma. You know that it would be true. You know that I would be a liar. You are a liar, and so you're flying monkeys there. Deep fried catfish and side dishes. What goes with catfish? I don't know. I've never even fucking had one before. It just doesn't sound appealing. But I've learned a lot about them. They like to talk too much. And they talk about each other a lot. Try to set the night on fire. King of Wands, Hierophant. Fire energy, but it's a man. 5 of Wands, or is it? 5 of Wands, who knows? Knight of Wands. Who knows? They pretend to be a lot of things. 7 of Cups, a lot of options here, but it just applies that catfish, he pretends to be a lot of things that 9 of Cups, they wish they could be. 3 of Pentacles, but no matter how much you wish, Moon, you just fucking aren't. Ace of Pentacles, strength. This person's bravado actually caught the attention of the law. So, set the night on fire. We had King of Wands, but look, Page of Wands, little bitch. This energy to me with this King of Pentacles was more someone looking for clout. So, magician, they lied, or I just invented it. 8 of Pentacles, maybe they had money too, so they could put on a little bit of a show, but Page of Cups, bitch, Chariot, caught. 3 of Cups, you, fried catfish, and the side dishes, 9 of Wands world. I kind of feel like you exposed yourself, to be quite honest. Most do. Some people just talk too fucking much. This is all internet catfish energy. And at some point, buddy, I don't know, it's just this vibe is this person or people, it's people because catfish and side dishes, you make a lot of enemies. And guess what? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's the vibes here. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Chariot, 7 of Swords. You spend enough time, 6 of Cups in the past year, talking, lying, running your mouth. 6 of Pentacles. Guess what? Page of Pentacles. That's a lot of enemies. 2 of Swords. The enemy of my enemy. Hangman is my friend. With this Magician, High Priestess, King of Pentacles. How'd that clout work out for you? Death. It really didn't, world. You actually made things worse for you. Not only your internet life, but your real life. How you like them apples?